Hi, hello. So today I'm going to give you a small tour of this room, basically. So I moved apartments. I haven't done videos in a while because I moved apartments, basically. So, and my last place obviously had a different backdrop than the one you can see now, and it was quite confined. I didn't have a lot of space. I was using kitchen cupboards for my stuff, so everything was going above, like the extractor fan and the kitchen worktops, and it was just a bit mental. Here, there's a lot, 10 times more space, and this room's dedicated to games to a certain extent. And it took a long time to convince my wife that it was a good idea because I sell quite a lot as well, so. She kind of let me on that basis. If I was just collecting, there's no way she would let me have this room. So I'm just going to go through bits and pieces in here and the setup and potential setup that I want. But it's just going to take a bit of time. So I'm just going to stop this clip and spin the camera around. Goodbye. So I'm just basically chilling out in my room today, just cleaning cartridges. So I've got my game bit tool and I'm opening them up and use the toothbrush to clean the lines on the fronts of the cartridges, and also that little crevice there, just get inside and clean it up properly. So these carts will be cleaned. I changed the back, swapped the backs out. Sometimes the backs go yellow and the fronts stay completely clean. I don't know if there's an example here. Yeah, this is an example. So you look at Super Mario Collection, the back's yellow but the front's dirty at the moment, but I mean it's not yellowed, so I don't know why that occurs. It's kind of a phenomenon in the video game world. So I've got a few bits and pieces here. This is up for sale. These videos are not designed to advertise stuff I've got for sale. I literally just want to show you the room. So basically that's my cupboard full of stuff, and there's the cupboard above as well. So this is the space that I have if I just spin around like a pirouette, like a graceful ballerina. So this packaging stuff there, packaging stuff down there. There's a big old PSX there. Obviously a shit ton of Super Famicom carts. There's also my boxed Super Famicom games, which I haven't got any for sale because I'm planning to keep a lot of them. So I need to get around to sorting them out and getting a shelving unit. I want to get a shelving unit over here on that wall. So I've got a desk, got an office style chair, an executive style chair, because obviously I'm the executive of this game room. So, but eventually, yeah, I want to get a unit there with TV on it. My wife bought me a 14-incher, and I was pretty pissed off because I can't use the light guns. Really, it's just a bit crap using light guns on a 14-inch CRT. So I'll get around to getting a larger, probably Sony or Panasonic or some sort of half decent CRT monitor. So I'll give you a flick through of these games. I'm not particularly keen on cartridges myself, but yeah, got Romantic Saga 3, Dragon's Magic, which is Dragon's Lair, Aliens 3, Ogre Battle, Donkey Kong 3, Dragon Quest 6, Breath of Fire. Seen half of those, I don't even know the videos, and just a fair amount of Marios, Mario Karts, and, Goemon, Mystical Ninja, which is called, it's called Gambare Goemon here. So there's the Famicom that I fixed in the last video. Also boxed Nintendo 64. I use this rail up here basically to hang controllers because if I put them all in a bag or a box, all the cables get tied up. So I thought this was brilliant, a stroke of genius from myself. So I've got all my pads. I try to buy official. I hate third-party pads. I really do not buy them at all. So I've got everything that you probably see is going to be official. So official Dreamcast controller. There's something wrong with this crappy bloody focus on this. So yeah, got N64 controllers as well. I paid just $25 for those. Well, actually less than $25. It would work out about $22 or $23 for 4 controllers, and they're all like practically mint. I mean, they're really, really good condition. So I got a little bit of a deal there. Got some Bomberman games there. A box of Mario games with the mouse. There's actually 8, and they're on sale. A couple of Dreamcast guns. Actually some videos, some Studio Ghibli. So this is Lapita, which is a cracking movie. And these are VHSs. I've got a VHS player, you see. So this is Mononoke, Princess Mononoke, in like a collector's case. Really pretty collector's case as well. And that also is an absolutely terrific movie. So let's have a little butchers at the boxed Super Famicom games. What I'm going to do is just stop this clip now, but let me just show you these controllers as well. So Honeybee, official blue, midnight blue, so green Dreamcast, normal Dreamcast with the VMUs, SNES mouse that's very yellow, another blue, PS1 DualShock controller. That's not PS2, it doesn't have the PS2, which is really, it's just mint that. Crappy Nintendo GameCubes. I need some Nintendo GameCube controllers. These ones are useless. See-through black, Sony, white Sony, red Sony. This white one here is the PSX one with the PSX remote, and that is mint, and that's got a really long cable because they plug into the rear of the PSX. So back here, just pulled out the Super Famicom game. So I've got Fatal Fury Special in really nice condition. Treasure Hunter G, really nice condition. Rock and Roll Racing in very good condition, but not mint. Couple of creases, you can see one there. But one of my favourite games ever. Fucking top-notch game that. Tactics Ogre, really fantastic tactics RPG, and this is in really nice condition. No manual, unfortunately. Chrono Trigger, yeah, whatever. Front Mission, really good. Again, tactics RPG, good game. Mech Robots. Dragon Ball Z, I don't even know why I've got these. I really got to get rid of these. I don't like they're crap games, but they're collectible because of Dragon Ball Z. These I got with a lot, so I'm not too keen on these. This is like, that's a baseball game. This is some sort of gambling game. They're really massive on pachinko games here. Pachinko is what they call gambling here. So that's again another Dragon Ball Z game. Getting rid of that as well. Dragon Quest 6. That's got no manual in it, but it's really in nice condition, very good. So I might stick that in, and on the hope I might get, I might keep that one in case I get this. Obviously, I don't want to talk about that. Parodius. Now this is a top-notch game. Obviously, Konami side-scrolling shooter. It's like a spoof of Gradius, was it? I think it was Gradius. Yeah, a spoof of Gradius, and this is Parodius Da. It's not the most sought after one, but still, this is in really nice condition, sharp corners, etc. So a little bit of wear, but I'm going to keep that. Same with this Final Fantasy V. It's in really nice condition, and this is a top-notch game. This one, X-Death and all. Is the badass baddie. It's just a really good Final Fantasy game, I found. So yeah, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and this is really in excellent condition. There's a crease there, but that's it. Oh, maybe this side is a bit. Yeah, it's not in excellent condition. Inside it is anyway. But then we've got Gun Hazard. I've got that for really. I've got these really cheap. All of these for really cheap. So. Then we've got Fatal Fury 2, and Albert Odyssey. Yeah, and Pilot Wings, which is going to be sold, so I don't even talk about Romances Saga 3 in really nice condition. I think Romances Saga, they're not particularly popular games, but they look really nice, really charming, because obviously they are Squaresoft games, so they're bound to be. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Ge no Kitaro. Yeah, so some sort of anime, but I'm going to keep this. I got this with a lot. This is Sailor Moon, but this is the RPG one, which is really cool, actually. So, and it's in really nice condition. I mean, the ends are sharp and stuff like that, and there's a couple of stickers on it. Where are they? Well, it's just that one there. I think it was from some sort of rental shop, but it's just a really nice. It's hard to get hold of as well, very rare. And obviously the box art is absolutely cool. I really like it. So yeah, that's about that. I'm just gonna pop this off for 1 sec and pull out some more stuff. Okay, so back again. So here, there's a box of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. They're all in nice condition, excellent condition, but a lot of them are on sale. There's an N64 fishing rod there. Really good titles, loads of good games in there, a shit ton of really good games, but most of them are on sale, so I'm not really interested in showing you anything to do with those. It's this box, which is kind of like the stuff I want to keep. I've just pulled out Zelda The Wind Waker this morning because I was actually playing it. So this is a Final Fantasy, I think that's the one that I play. And this is the mint one. This is in excellent condition. No spine card, but it's just the discs were absolutely mint, unplayed. So I got this as well, Biohazard for the Saturn, which comes with the spine card as well. So I'm keeping that. So that only cost me $5. Just really dirt cheap. ESPN Street Games, not exactly a legendary game. Well, I mean, it is a legendary game, not exactly like a massive collectible, but I love it. I think it's a brilliant game. Obviously, my Game Boy Player disc I need. SSX Tricky. I don't even know why that's in there, but it's still a good game. But I'm not that hell bent on keeping SSX Tricky. I'm keeping this because it's got its spine card and it's in mint condition. I'm not keeping. Sakura Wars 2. That's actually on sale. I'm keeping all my Final Fantasy 11 stuff for collection. That's just beautiful artwork, and I love this game with all of my balls. This is another game. It must be in excellent condition if I've kept it, and obviously I play it. And there's another one just in case. Star Ocean. One of the discs got absolutely scratched by one of my PlayStations, so I'm keeping that. Final Fantasy 9. This is just another playable one that I'm keeping because the back got a bit burnt on top of the microwave. GTA, this comes with the spine card as well. GTA I've played from the very first games, and it's like games I absolutely adore. I fucking love them so much. So yeah, and then you've got Gates of El Salvador, Resident Evil, Code Veronica, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Blue Stinger, which I'm not that keen on keeping. Guilty Gear X, don't care about that. I love Shenmue, love Grandia 2. Love Grandia 1 for the Sega Saturn, if you're keeping that. House of the Dead 2 doesn't actually work. Wild Arms 2, keeping that because it's got the spine card. Evolution 2, that's in mint condition with the spine card, keeping that. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, definitely keeping that, love that game. Cool Borders, love that game as well, keeping that. Phantasy Star, I don't really care about. So obviously, I haven't got much stuff that I really want to keep. But there's enough there to put out once I get round to it. There's so much, you can see what a state I'm in really. I need some shelves and I need some units to put stuff out that I love and display it. But there, that's about the sum of everything that I have and the state of everything as it is. And it's just like a log, you know. So when I look back on it in the future, I'm like, wow, that's what it looked like before and that's what it is now. And you can see the progression that you've made. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all this, well, my treasure, basically. So tune in next time. Cheers. Bye bye.